We're doing a phone conference tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and we're gonna get this set up. He said there's no charge for this, but this is what he does for municipalities and schools. And he's worked with many, many school districts who are in deficit. He works with them to get them out of deficit. We are not in a deficit. I don't want anybody to confer that that's what I'm saying. But what I wanted to do is, Beth, you had asked some questions about some financials, and I said we weren't doing that. This is a great opportunity for me to learn how to do those, to make it, present those to the finance committee so that you as a finance committee and the board can make decisions that impact our school for the next 4 or 5 years based upon good numbers. So that's what I'm going to be working on.
Any questions for Chris? Mr. Dan?
The high school, I want to repeat the Key Club's blood drive, again, is Wednesday from 9 to 2. And I really encourage you to come because it would be great to give scholarships. We need 36. So 9 to 2 here in the library.
And if we from school want to go to that, can we?
During your prep period, most of our teachers run over to get it done during their prep
break
period.
time?
Yeah?
Yeah, if you want to go over to
Yes, I'll push for that.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Ravitch loves going into class.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Our peer-to-peer is, have a push for autism awareness. So April 2nd, they're encouraging everyone to wear blue. And if you have a blue light, turn on a blue light for autism awareness. And they're doing some activities in schools to help kids get more aware of autism and how it affects the kids. The anti-bullying program that Mrs. Hanson mentioned, it's a middle school life quest, we're calling it. It's for grades 6th, 7th, and 8th. It's at Go Give It Community College. It's from 12 to 2:30. The keynote speaker will be Hayden Lovin, same speaker that spoke to the high school kids. We are going to have activities. The main theme of this is acceptance and tolerance of others is what we're going to push. Mr. Mazurik, Officer Mazurik is going to be there. He's going to be talking about cyberbullying, proper use of the cell phones and things like that for these kids. We're going to have door prizes and things like that. So it's going to be a great program for the kids again. 12 of our high school students are going to have mentor training by Mr. Mike McGowan, who was a keynote speaker. And like they said, he's a professional trainer in conflict resolution and developing leadership skills in kids. And I want to thank the Hurley School District for inviting us to. They said we could have 10 students, and we had 12, and they said bring them along. Mr. McGowan said, great, the more the merrier. So thank you to the Hurley School District for allowing us to participate in that. State solo ensembles were this past weekend. And congratulations to the band and members that were at the state solo ensembles and Mr. Boniface. We had several 1s, 2 or 3 2s. It was a very successful showing for the Bessemer band. And I'd like to, congratulate the math team for their impressive showing, the 3rd place out of 43 teams. And of course our Quiz Bowl, who were the UP champions, and our Science Olympiad. I don't see the rows here. Valerie? I don't know. I will speak for Mr. and Mrs. Rowe. They want to thank everyone that has donated, and there were very many of them. And we're not quite at our goal, so if you're considering donating for our Science Olympiad to send them down to Lansing for the competition, please do so. We're getting there, we're not quite there, but congratulations to our Science Olympiad team who are the UP champions and are qualified for state.
I have 2 questions. When is the Science Olympiad going down?
May 2nd.
Okay. And I'm curious, do we have a peer conflict resolution group here? I mean, do we have a peer-to-peer thing where if there's problems or whatever?
We
like
have the 12 high school students none of them are seniors, so we're going to have their 9th, 10th, and 11th graders now. So we'll be developing that as part of the peer-to-peer program.
Oh, okay.
And the peer-to-peer program works with their links are the student that's a peer, the mentor, and their link They work with their links on conflict resolution and, you know, how to deal with some drama issues or social issues or peer issues. That's part of that program.
And is there like where students can go, like talk to, I guess, you know, if there's a conflict, is that what that does, like to resolve it with, or whatever, how does that, anything like that?
No,
Before
you know,
parent, you know what I mean?
if the student's a link, they could go to their peer, but, I don't think, we don't have with this, getting these kids trained, that will be part of the program now. So a peer can, so a student could go to another student and talk about issues.
Yeah, okay.
Any questions for Dan? Mr. Prince, food service director.
Food service going well, I think. Nobody has any complaints, Mr. Radovich?
You burnt the roll the other day.
Okay.
Lance and Whitney.
Oh. Okay, and then for activities, of course, our winter season has ended. The track season is beginning. So we got that going on. We have the cross-country application has been all submitted by Wakefield. They are gonna be the host school of the co-op cross-country team for the fall. That paperwork's all done, so it will be one team next year instead of having the two teams by the one coach. We are in the process of working on a softball, girls softball team. That'll be hosted by Wakefield also. It will be a club sport, so it will be self-funded. Same type of activities where it's no cost to either district for that. Mr. Lance Burwald and Whitney Tricka were both 2015 Kiwanis All-Star team representatives. They played the All-Star game in at the college in June. They are both been selected to be on the teams, which will be from the North Division, and I think it's called North and South. Is that Ben right? Wisconsin, Michigan is what they call it. So it's those all-stars from their conference all-stars. That'll be, I don't have the date yet from Mr. Mackey, but that'll be this June.
At Kokivik Community College?
Yep. Other than that, any questions?
I have a comment.
Yes?
I'm doing the Bessemer Sports Banquet,
Mhm.
and for those senior athletes that are going, I am in need of a young sports picture of you for the sports banquet.
Okay. Can you put that out to our senior athletes
Sure.
tomorrow? That's the man you need to talk to.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Thank you.
Thanks,
Like a little league picture or something.
As long as they're young
Baby
and
picture.
doing something.
Mr. Radovich.
I guess I just want to echo everything that happened tonight. What a positive group of staff members, students we have in Bessemer. And it all starts right here, and it's just rewarding to listen to all the great things that are happening. Our staff is outstanding, our students are outstanding, and it's just a pleasure to be a part of that mix. And I think we're just moving leaps and bounds in the right direction, and it's going very well.
I would just like to comment and say that in my 19 years of affiliation with the Bessemer schools, I was going for a few since 1992. This has been the most enjoyable meeting I've ever been at. It's delightful to see so many people here and so many people doing such great things. We thank you for coming.
No other further discussion? We need a motion to adjourn?